Hey, thank you for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today's the 20th of June. It's Father's Day, and it has been a fantastic weekend. A couple things. First of all, to the person who called me last night and left a message, thank you so much. It was really fun to hear from you. We had just been picketing in Glendale at the Flag World Tour, and one of the security guards was sort of like, why don't you move along? You've been picketing enough. And then to come home and get this wonderful message from this person who was pretty high up in the church and is now out. I was like, all right. It was really good. And the person said my videos definitely helped her, and that, I'd been speaking out before it was cool to start speaking out. And that's true for a lot of people, and you know who you are, who were around way long ago. You know what I mean? And we were doing it for a long time before. And I'm happy it's evolving as it is. It's great. Any way it goes, it's good. You know what I mean? The fact that people are getting free, I love it. And then today, even something better happened from picketing, where we were picketing a few months ago, and one family came up to me and said, we need your help. I gave them my card, said, give me a call. And they called me. We talked about it. We worked out some plans for their child. And it turned out they were about ready to join the Sea organization. They no longer are. And they're doing really well. And I cannot tell you how much that makes me sing. Because I, as I told everybody at 22, got suckered into Scientology. You're very susceptible at that young age to, you want to help mankind. I asked the security guard last night, who was a young guy, well, what's the deal? And he's like, well, we do more good than we do bad. Because I asked him about breaking up families and stopping free speech and these things. And he was like, yeah, but we do more good than bad. And I was like, all right, tell me what you do that's good. Because I really wanted to hear it. I mean, what do you think of? Because they've got, well, we're saving mankind. How? Look at planet Earth. I mean, David Miscavige, you actually at an event in the 90s said the Berlin Wall went down thanks to OT8 being released. If the Berlin Wall went down, you don't think you could fix some of these problems? It's absolute proof that first of all, that's ridiculous. But secondly, the fact that your church and your OTs haven't been able to fix anything, is real proof of the pudding. And the fact that you, David Miscavige, have gotten more and more into this abusive, human rights violations deal is ridiculous. I mean, I loved seeing that your security, I think he's the head of your security for David Miscavige, left. It's over on Marty Rathman's site. You can see the video. The guy is videotaping these private investigators following him. And it's similar to what happened to me. I didn't have the private investigators, but I had the vice president of Scientology, and then OSA in Chicago, and then the Tampa police got me out of the Tampa airport. Now, the guy last night was like, well, that's because they were there to help you. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. They were there to help me. I can tell that. And I'm sure anybody if you're hearing this, you'd be like, well, they were there to help you, Tori. And it's like, no, they were there because I knew some very top secret things that they don't want to get out. The same as, that's why they have the PIs on this security guy, JB, because he knows stuff that they don't want to get out. And you know what? It's very stupid for you, Miscavige, to keep bugging this guy, because that's what happened with me. I said I wasn't going to speak out. I wasn't going to picket. I wasn't going to do anything. I was just leaving under the radar. But you know what? When people start being rude and nasty and saying things, after a while you go, I have a voice too. And that's what happened. And hello, you think you would have learned from that. But I've learned one thing since I left Scientology. The Church of Scientology, you people in that organization do not learn. History repeats itself, but you guys don't learn from it. And that's your own problem. That's not ours. It's something, it's good for us, for everybody out. And for the picketers, fabulous things are happening. And one of them is this family where their child is now free. There's another one where I can pick up where their child is free. The adults, whether they're children or young people or adults, it's like, it's a good thing. And for the parents that are waiting for your children to come out, they will be coming out. I am quite sure of it. It's just a matter of time. So keep the communication in. It is our biggest tool, it should be Scientology's, but they've totally lost that skill. But we have it. And that's one of the joys of it, is that we have the freedom to speak about whatever we want to speak about. And to the picketers, I can't thank you enough. You around the world, you have done so much good. And the people making videos, thank you. They are fantastic. And they're helping educate people, and thus people are free. And that's a good thing. So there you go. That's my little win for the weekend. Thank you. Have a happy Father's Day week at the end of the day, and a good week in the next week. Peace out. I love you all, and thanks for coming by. Bye-bye.